to create a new version of the provided article, focusing on community perspectives and social impact, while expanding on certain aspects and rephrasing the content creatively. Here's an entirely new take on the situation. The Invisible Peril, a community on the edge. In the early hours of a frosty morning, the tranquility of Toronto's streets gave way to an unfolding drama that would test the resolve and unity of the community. What started as a routine day quickly escalated into a severe test of endurance and collaboration as a multi-vehicle collision on Highway 115 sent shockwaves through the region. This wasn't just a mechanical mess, it was a human one, and its impact rippled far beyond the twisted metal and scattered debris. The relentless winter. The onset of winter in Canada brings with it a formidable adversary: black ice. This almost invisible hazard lurks on the asphalt, turning the most experienced drivers into unwitting victims. On this particular day, a thin layer of this treacherous ice formed on the highway, catching numerous drivers off guard. For the community, this wasn't just another accident on the road. It was a stark reminder of the power nature wields over daily life. The immediate aftermath of the crash was chaos, but amid the confusion, a sense of community began to emerge. First responders, towing crews, and even passers-by found themselves thrust into a situation that demanded more than just technical skills. It required compassion, quick thinking, and a deep commitment to protecting lives. First responders, guardians of the community. As the call for help echoed through the emergency services network, an ambulance crew from Orange was dispatched to the scene. They weren't just responding to a call, they were racing against time to save lives. The crew's swift actions were a lifeline for those trapped in the wreckage, and their presence brought a measure of hope to a grim situation. In moments like these, the impact of first responders on the community cannot be overstated. They are the embodiment of resilience, often stepping into situations where others would hesitate. Their work extends far beyond the technical aspects of emergency medicine. They are a crucial part of the social fabric, providing comfort and support to individuals in their most vulnerable moments. The recovery teams, unsung heroes. Meanwhile, on the ground, Bill Wright and his team were preparing for a task that would test their skills and nerves to the limit. They were not just dealing with a mangled semi-trailer, they were managing the potential aftermath of a disaster waiting to happen. The tanker involved in the accident was carrying hazardous materials, and one wrong move could turn the recovery operation into a catastrophic event. For Bill and his team, this wasn't just another job. They were acutely aware of the stakes, both for the safety of their team and the broader community. Every decision they made had to be calculated, weighing the risks against the potential outcomes. The meticulous care they took in planning and executing the recovery reflected their deep sense of responsibility not just to the task at hand, but to the lives that could be affected by it. A community's collective breath. As the hours ticked by, the tension among the gathered community was palpable. The sight of the tangled wreckage, combined with the knowledge of the hazardous materials involved, created a collective anxiety. But there was also a strong undercurrent of trust in the professionals handling the situation, and trust in each other to remain calm and supportive. This incident, like many before it, highlighted the essential role of community spirit in times of crisis. Whether it was the local residents offering assistance to stranded drivers or the cooperation between different emergency services, the response to the disaster was a testament to what can be achieved when a community comes together. Lessons in resilience. The black ice that morning was a reminder of the unpredictable nature of life in a winter-bound community. But it also brought to the forefront the resilience that defines the people living here. From the first responders who rush into danger to the recovery teams who ensure the safety of the roads, every individual played a part in mitigating the impact of this disaster. As the situation on Highway 115 eventually came under control and the damaged vehicles were cleared away, there was a collective sigh of relief. But the echoes of this event will linger, serving as a powerful reminder of the fragility of life and the strength of community. Moving forward, building a safer future. In the aftermath of such events, the focus inevitably shifts to prevention and preparation. Communities, now more aware of the dangers posed by winter driving conditions, must come together to educate and equip themselves better for the future. Whether it's through public awareness campaigns about the dangers of black ice or improved infrastructure to prevent such accidents, the collective effort to safeguard lives must continue. The story of the Highway 115 accident is not just one of chaos and recovery. It's a story of human resilience, the power of community, and the enduring spirit of those who refuse to be beaten by the challenges they face. As winter continues to grip the region, these lessons will not be forgotten, but rather, they will serve as the foundation for a safer, more prepared community. The aftermath, rebuilding trust and strengthening bonds. As the sun set on the chaos of Highway 115, a new day dawned with a collective understanding of the fragility of life and the importance of communal support. The immediate crisis had passed, but its effects continued to ripple through the community, prompting reflection, conversation, and a renewed commitment to safety and mutual aid. The human element, stories of survival and courage. In the days following the accident, stories began to emerge from those directly impacted. Each tale of survival added another layer to the narrative of resilience that had become the hallmark of the event. From the driver who narrowly escaped death to the first responders who worked tirelessly to ensure every victim was cared for, these stories became a source of inspiration for the entire community. Local media outlets highlighted these personal accounts, not just as news but as a means of reinforcing the community's collective identity. In a world often divided by differences, these shared experiences served as a reminder of the common threads that bind people together. It was not just about the accident itself, but about the strength found in unity, the courage displayed in adversity, and the compassion shown to those in need. Community response, a call to action. In the wake of the incident, community leaders, local organizations, and residents came together to discuss how to prevent such tragedies in the future. Town hall meetings were organized, where citizens voiced their concerns and shared ideas on how to make the roads safer, especially during the harsh winter months. This was not just a discussion about road safety, it was a broader conversation about community resilience and the role each person plays in maintaining it. Education became a central focus. Schools incorporated lessons on winter driving safety into their curricula, ensuring that the next generation would be better prepared to face the challenges posed by icy roads. Local driving schools offered refresher courses for experienced drivers, emphasizing the dangers of black ice and the importance of cautious driving. These efforts were not just about imparting knowledge, but about fostering a culture of safety and responsibility that would extend beyond the roads and into every aspect of community life.